What is up, my dudes, and the one girl who thinks her jokes are funny, but they're really not? This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, until someone tells me to knock it off. Even that will probably still keep going. But yeah, so let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 15% on a Cardo communicator? Check my referral code down below. You want to support me on my coffee page? All goes to charity. Check that link down below. You want to know why and what charity and like what I'm doing with this money that I'm now raising, these newfound fat stacks that I'm getting in the YouTube love? Check that link down below as well. So today we're in Maryland. Yeah, I know it's Maryland, but I also know that saying Maryland annoys people, so I'm going to keep doing it. Essentially, I was sitting around last week or so and I was like, man, got to figure out something to do, just want to have some fun. This really dumb idea for a really dumb joke presented itself. This really dumb joke involved driving 500 miles. And I was like, man, 500 miles for really just something absolutely stupid. I'm in. So I got up at 1 o'clock this morning. I was on the road by 2 a.m. and started heading down here. And I am now about 53 miles from my destination. I just stopped at a gas station that quite honestly was just a straight up nightmare. Trying to not to get lost while I talk to you guys. I'm actually paying attention to my GPS. Yeah, so I'm trying not to get lost. I just stopped into the absolute worst, most disgusting gas station I've ever seen. If you've ever watched like a horror movie or something, and like they always have that one outhouse behind the building that looks like an absolute crime scene, like you're pretty sure someone got murdered in there. That's what that was. It was a porta potty. It was absolutely the most disgusting thing I have ever seen, period. And I used to run like Spartan races and stuff, and let me tell you, those guys, I've opened porta potties where like the turds are over the bowl, which means like the last few people who went in there were just like, I got this, and they went for it, and that was still cleaner than what I just saw. So yeah, absolutely disgusting. I looked at it, I'm like, you know what, I can hold it. So yeah, we're back on the road, we're heading down. So what is this dumb joke? All right, well, here's the deal. So if you guys watched my King Richard's Fair video last year, there was a performer. His name is Jacques Ze Whipper, or if you watch America's Got Talent this last season, he is Jacques Ze Whipper. Or if you are in the Boston area and you listen to NPR, he is Jack Lepiar. So this guy, for years and years and years, I've always kind of showed up at King Richard's Fair. He has his whole act where, you know, whips. It's kind of like it was in the name or something. He's got his whole act with his whip show and all this stuff. And right in the beginning, he's like, all right, I'm taking song requests. And every single year, without fail, I'm just like, Slayer! This is something I kind of sneak into his shows now because I don't want him to see me before it happens, and it's just fun to mess with him. And quite honestly, at 1 year he actually took the time to learn, I think, Angel of Death, because he came up to me, he's like, all right, I should know a Slayer song because my brother's a big Slayer fan, but I don't, but I'm going to take the time to learn one. And he actually went out and like learned like a whole verse and just cranked it out on the whips, and it was hilarious. So he's used to seeing me in Massachusetts, obviously. He's not used to me 500 miles away in Annapolis, Maryland, Maryland, and I'm hoping that I can kind of get the like surprise drop on them. So that's what we're doing. I'll hit you guys all up when we get a little bit closer to the fair. Alright, we are just about there. What about that giant ass bridge? That was cool. I definitely enjoyed going over that. I was trying to get more of it on camera, and I was just like, I couldn't get my GoPros to turn on in time and sync up to the remote. You suck, GoPro. Which, that brings me to another thing. DJI Action Cam supposedly is putting out a third one this September, which is the same time that GoPro releases theirs, and they're going back to their more GoPro looking body from like their first one. So maybe after September I won't be telling you how much GoPro sucks anymore. We'll see what DJI has to offer with their new action cam. So we're just about 2 miles away. It's almost 10 a.m. I'm not sure how the Maryland bars work, but I hope they're close to Mass, because this place opens at 10. The fair in Mass opens at 10, and I know at 10 you can get yourself a beer. And let me tell you, I'm thirsty. I want a beer, and I want some kettle corn, and maybe one of those bloomin' onion things. Not like the Outback one. Well, yeah, it's kind of like the ones you get at the Outback, except way shittier. If you've never been to like a fair and never got like fair food before, it somehow costs twice as much but sucks like 3 times more than that. I don't know. So yeah, I just need an overpriced beer right now, that's all. I don't think that's asking much. We'll find out when I get there. Here's a helpful tip. You ever come to a Renaissance fair, bring a motorcycle. They let you park right up front. No lines at all.
So clearly this isn't King Richard's Fair, because I had to ask 3 people that worked here where the closest beer was. The first 2 didn't know where. That's some shady stuff going on. I'm gonna go get my beer now. All right, starting this off with a snake bite. So half Oktoberfest, half cider. I'm good with that. Beer and sugar, hell yeah. All right, so far so good on the alcohol, but I don't think there's any kettle corn here. This might be a fail. We'll see. This cemetery though, what's up with this? It's kind of weird. Let's check this out.
Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacques Ze Whipper. If you like Ze Whipper, tell me here, say, wait, wait. If you like Ze Whipper, tell me here, say, ho, ho, ho. If you like Ze Whipper, tell me here, say, Mr. Jackson, let's see what's going on. Let's go, week. Squeak, squeak. We'll work on that. By the end of the day, we'll have that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacques Ze Whipper. We are going to start this show, but the first thing we must do is test out the whips and make sure that the whips are going to work properly. Hello, young man. You are very close to the whipping zone. You might want to take one big step back. Here we go. The fancy whip. Fancy whip is good up there. Buddy, I'm a boy and I brought 2 whips and I brought them out here to do some tricks. They told me not to sing, but that's my thing. So everybody, let's get to the whipping. Singing, we will whip you. Audience, sing it. We will whip you. If I should trip over my words, I am French. If I should stumble on my uneven stage, I am French. If I should suddenly succumb to an overwhelming urge to go,
hello, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
That's just my day job. All right. Who's got a musical request? Who's got one?
Slayer!
This man came all the way from Massachusetts just to yell Slayer at me for like the first
No.
Do it! I want you to know how incredibly accurate you were on stage. I literally woke up at 1 o'clock this morning, got on my motorcycle, came down here from Boston, strictly to yell Slayer at you. That was the only reason I did it.
I love it.
That was it.
So yeah, that was fun. I literally just wanted to catch his reaction on camera because his joke was accurate, very accurate. What's funny is if you look at like Jacques' performances last year up in Boston, where he's actually based, versus the stuff down here. In the past year, he's been on America's Got Talent, and he's been doing a ton of stuff on TikTok, and he's just kind of blown up. So like the audience is just massive down here for him. And every time he asked like how many people actually knew who he was, who saw him live before, there's like nobody. And then he said, well, who saw me on TikTok? And like the whole place is like, yo, me. So yeah, it's working out for him.
Apparently gained a few bikes and a tricycle since I got here. That's cool. That's cool. See? Seriously, come on a bike. Look at this. VIP parking right to the gate instead of back there somewhere. All right, we are leaving the Maryland Renaissance Festival. Man, that place was huge and it was packed. And yeah, I mean, like, damn, like parking's going way out here. I got turned around a lot. I mean, even the grounds itself were just huge. I had no idea where I was most of the time. I just kind of like walked the perimeter until I like ran into things I wanted to be at. But it was pretty fun. It was definitely a nice change. I mean, for any New Englanders watching this, you know, we all go to King Richard's Fair down in Carver. Quite honestly, this smokes King Richard's Fair. I mean, it was just, it was bigger. Like there was more crowd energy, more participation. It seemed like there was more there. I could feel my pocket unbuttoned, and I don't want to pull a chopper fat and just drive around with it flopping away. Whatever, man. I'm gonna tuck it. If it comes out, I'll just be chopper fat for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it was really fun. It was fun going down, messing with Jacques Ze Whipper, because yeah, I mean, he definitely has a whole new fan base now. But I was there from the beginning, man. I'm an OG, for what that's worth. But that's what I got for you guys today. I'm gonna go check into my Maryland hotel and just chill for a little bit, because damn, it's a bit toasty out here. Seriously, you guys down south, I don't know, man. You're weird. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dork you know who's like, oh, I live around Maryland and I got all this chainmail but nowhere to wear it. He loves this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.